Hello everyone, I'm Tony Lankford, the executive producer of the Actors Lounge. And the Actors Lounge is a show where you'll see Philadelphia actors doing what they do and telling us why they do it. So stay tuned, we got a great show for you. You'll enjoy yourselves. We'll be right back.
Executive producer of a new TV show called The Real. The Real. Real-life issues regarding everyday people. The Real.
Today's the day that I die. Getting a little ahead of myself. I've been poisoned with some kind of Chinese synthetic. You gotta do something for me, Doc.
They gave you the Beijing cocktail. It's cutting off your adrenaline. If you stop, you die.
Now, I've got 1 hour to settle the score. Say goodbye to my girl, and go out with a little style. All I have to do is stay alive long enough to make it happen. Juice me.
Clear?
Where's Baron? I don't know where he is.
You're so stressed out. What's the matter?
I need to tell you something. I'm a professional hitman.
If you're gonna break up with me, at least you can tell me the truth.
Wait!
Now, come on.
You're supposed to be dead! Your whole crew is history.
Unidentified man behind today's mayhem is making his last stand.
My name is Jeff Chelios, and today's the day.
I really wanted to do something that was absolutely undiluted and a little bit crazy and lots of fun, and this sort of rang all the bells for all the different notes, so that's why.
I had to see if you were telling the truth.
No, wait!
Now, come on.
Baron is played by Jose, who is this phenomenal actor. I'm telling you now, the kid has got fireworks up his ass. He's a very confident man. I mean, he comes from a martial arts background. Again, that breeds a lot of inner strength and a great mental strength that, you know, just shows on screen. He's so confident. And you feel that. You feel his energy when you're in the, you know, you're in those scenes together. And it just brings everything up a notch. Because who cares about some stereotypical bad guy trying to, you know, run around and do me a misservice? This guy is like, is so angry and so full of himself on screen. It's brilliant.
So what you're saying, Mark, is that next to olives, onions, lemons, and limes, next was important thing in the most part.
Get back, Sid!
Just give me the...
Come on, in. See you up, Biggie. Yeah.
They've got amazing composition. I mean, it's like, it's their vision. I mean, for me, the best experiences are working with people that have written it, can direct it. I never thought anyone else would, you know, camera operate as well. I mean, the only thing they didn't do was, you know, was the work of the DP, which they're quite capable of doing so also. So, I mean, their talent is kind of endless.
I decided to do Crank. First of all, I've never really done an action thriller, and I was really drawn to the character Eve. She's so three-dimensional, and she sort of exists in her own world and is oblivious to Chev's. And Jason Statham is such a talented actor, and I saw the director's reel, and I was very impressed by the shots and just the way they, even with the commercials, just the way they portrayed the characters in that. So I was really happy to do this.
Why do we want to do this movie? We have this thing called ADD, and so don't like 70 million Americans. And we wanted to make a movie that was like a video game. So we wanted to basically have this character that had to have a reason to keep going, so we poisoned him.
Well, I don't know if I have it. Give me a second here. I'm looking. Juice. Juice. Do it. Oh, good old day. Okay, I need both of them to give to me. 1, 2, clear. Get them!
Basically, it's like a hitman, badass hitman's poisoned, and he has a couple hours to find his killer. And he finds out that the guy who poisoned him is, you know, this sort of, or this guy that he hates, the guy that really wants to take his position. And so in order for him to stop the poison, he's got to keep his adrenaline up at full speed. You know, so he's got to like think of ways to do it, whether it's sex or drugs or rock and roll.
That's double save. I'm very aware of what's happening. I've got to think about what I'm going to say.
Or four really strong men.
Somebody said it's like speed but on a human being. It's about a guy who gets poisoned, and he's trying to sort of run through LA. He's against the clock. This poison is binding with his blood, and he hasn't got long to live. So he's a desperate man doing desperate things.
Literally remote control. So how are they going to get the wine on?
Sort of. Someone who does that.
Brian Taylor and Mark Neveldine, first-time directors, and I was really impressed with their reel. It was very action-oriented, but just like the shots and then, you know, it's so wonderful because they're the camera operators as well, and so it really feels like this intimate form of directing where they're right here with you with the camera, and they see it firsthand. It's not like wired to some television monitor that's so far away. It feels like such a play back and forth.
The main character is a hitman. We decided to make him a hitman. We thought it'd be more interesting if he was like an ice cream man or something like that. And
that's our next movie.
Yeah. You know, the thing about Crank is we wanted to do a movie where a guy was just moving all the time. And you know, so we came up with this idea of that we would poison him, and that the poison would act on his adrenal system in such a way that if he stops, he dies.
I can't even wait for this movie to be cut together because it's just been insane. I mean, from my experience, from working on the Chinatown scene was incredible, to this today where we're shooting the whole the shirt factory, and I honestly think people have to remind themselves to take deep breaths because it's going to be incredibly intense and hopefully really entertaining and fun.
It's going to be there anyway.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
So once stuff drops, are you guys on him? Am I on camera?
know some people are asking a lot of questions now that I'm back. I think it's only fair that I answer those people.
Well, you're back, and everyone seems to be pretty happy about it.
Not everyone.
Lex Luthor. Imagine cities, entire continents, all grown. To think that one could create a new world with such a simple little urgent.
Wow, that's really something, Lex.
Wait for it.
Lex, you're not a god.
Gods are selfish beings who fly around in little red capes and don't share their power with mankind.
See anything familiar?
See an old man's sick joke.
Tonight.
Radioactive pieces of his homeworld. It's deadly to him.
You're not seeing the big picture here. Now fly.
My son, remember, you have great power.
You have a wife, girlfriend? Whoever she is, I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna hurt her.
And then I'm gonna kill you right in front of her.
You don't think I'll do it?
Ballet X is a contemporary ballet company that Matthew, Neenan, and I started up in 2004. And we do all original choreography based in classical technique. So we like to push the boundaries of ballet and you know, create an environment for dancers of the highest quality that we can find, and have a lot of fun and just experiment with technique and ballet and, you know, all the possibilities that a choreographer can come up with.
Makes it unique is here in Philadelphia, especially because it's pretty much the only, I should say, contemporary ballet company here in Philadelphia. Therefore, we do all original work. We try to bring in emerging and well-established choreographers to just stretch our dancers and do movement that a lot of ballet dancers have never done before.
That if you have the heart and the passion and the drive, stick with it. It is not an easy career, but you have to be practical if you really truly do have the talent, and then you have a shot at doing it. What do you think?
You gotta enjoy the sweat and the tears, because there's a lot of sweat and tears. There's a lot of liquid in dance, and you just gotta, you take it. If you want it, you'll take it. you gotta want it. You gotta expect the good and the bad, like any other profession. So, Matthew Neiman.
Christine Cox. We're Ballet X.
Audition, 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 audition until it becomes something that you don't even have to think about. I mean, obviously you're focused when you're doing it, but it's only by being comfortable with the material that you're working in at auditions that you can go in and just be willing to play. And that those auditions have been the best for me, the ones that I've gone in and felt very comfortable with and just have had fun with and just acted. So I think that the better you get at that, the easier it comes, and that's what I've found in the last year or so. I would say stage for now. I actually haven't done a lot of film, so for now that's what I'm the most comfortable with. But television is something that's very intriguing to me as well. It's actually one of the most exciting moments that I've had thus far. I feel like there's a lot of possibility, but I also feel like there's a ton that I don't know. I think that what has served me best has been coming across people that have had 10 or 20 years of experience in this field and can offer so much insight, and I've gravitated towards those people when I've been lucky enough to be around them, and I've learned a lot, and I actually kind of like the idea that I don't know what's quite around the bend. It's actually fun. Colleen Hughes. I'm an actor.
And remember, if you missed the Actors Lounge on television, you can catch up with us on the web, www.ifilm.com.
I've been poisoned with some kind of Chinese synthetic dog.
Adrenaline's what's keeping you alive.
Know what I have to do.
Wait!
Now come on.
The bigger the rush,
Juice me.
the longer he lives.
You all gotta die sometime.
Crank, rated R.
Oh, check that out. Uptight librarian on the outside, ready to rumble on the inside. Not my type, but you should go for it.
Hi. I know I don't really know you, but you look like a very interesting person, so if possibly sometime I might maybe buy you a cup of...
No. Ooh, I must be a little nervous.
That's okay. I got a closet full of them. Let me handle this one now.
Let's take care of these.
Okay.
Thank you. Different color roses mean different things. Red ones mean passion or love. But don't worry, I'm not saying that I think you're telling me that you love me. But maybe someday. Or never. No pressure.
Dude, what's wrong?
My first impression of Jenny was accurate. What's this? She seems a little needy, jealous, controlling.
The trifecta. Perfect.
Sounds like a nutcase.
Okay, listen to me. Take her hand in your hand. You say, sweetheart, I think we just need to take a little time off from the relationship to
re-examine where this is going.
Are you breaking up with me?
No!
You are breaking up with me. You are so gonna regret this.
Don't worry about that. They always say that.
This summer, if you thought breaking up was hard,
You rat!
I got your back!
try breaking up with a superhero.
Don't let go. Where's my car?
You are headed for some serious trouble.
Yeah. I hear you, homegirl. I got it.
What did you just call me?
Uma Thurman,
What do you call 911?
That was close.
Luke Wilson,
Ah!
You gotta laugh to keep from crying, right?
my super ex-girlfriend,
Deep down, I had a feeling that you'd realize your mistake and come back to me. That's why I didn't kill you.
Today's show, the Philadelphia Actors Lounge. I'm your executive producer, Tony Lankford. We'll see you next time.